Do you have an emergency fund? You don't? No worries. We're going to take care of that. I created this video to encourage and motivate someone to start saving for emergencies if they're not. Now, if you do, that's great and that's wonderful. You can still participate in these savings challenges. And you can still join me when you are ready to save money. I have 7 savings challenges, and all you have to do is pick one or two, one that will be feasible for you. And this is a 52-week savings challenge where we're taking small amounts of money. Every time we get some money, we're putting away to the side and saving, and it's adding over time. So join me in this 52-week savings challenge that is very easy and economical. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. Thank you for stopping by. Wanda is my name and saving money is my game. If you're not saving for emergencies, let's make it yours too. Let's save more in 2025. Let's save more money in 2025, and we'll be glad that we did. And I'm asking if you will subscribe to this channel, click the thumbs up button, drop me a comment and let me know what you think of this video. Is it helpful? Is it a great idea? I'm very curious to know. And would you share this video because there may be someone that could use this content also? And would you click the notification bell so you may be notified every time I upload a new video? I want to say thank you for being here. Welcome to everyone, and I hope everyone is doing well. And if you're participating in this particular savings challenge, let me know your progress so I can rejoice with you. Yeah, because I'm happy for you if you're saving money for an emergency fund. Because that is a good thing to be doing, because you're going to need one day. And you want to be ready and you want to be prepared, okay? You don't want to be in this situation when an emergency comes. No way. You don't want to be in that situation. Trust me, I've been there. And once I got out of that situation, I was like, no more. Okay, so I have 7 savings challenges, and today's savings challenge number 7, which I do on Sundays. And it's very easy and economical because it is working with change. Yeah. Now, at some point, we have change. And when we have change, we need to get a container and just throw it in there. And that can help you. Now, this savings challenge, what you're going to need is some change and a container to put it in. Okay? Now, when I first started this savings challenge in these videos, I was putting the change in here, and it filled up pretty quickly. So then I had a peanut butter jar that was like really wide, and that filled up. So then I grabbed this. Now, for this particular savings challenge, at first, I was just taking random amounts of change, no particular amount, and just throwing it in here, okay? Can you see this? Look how it's getting filled up. But anyway, so then once I saw that it had $170 in it now, I had started this last year in May of 2024. And what made me start this one, because I only had 6 savings challenges, what made me start this one, someone dropped me a comment saying something about low income. I can't remember the comment. So I thought, okay, well, let me get a savings challenge with working with change. And to show you can still save money for an emergency fund. Okay? Like I said, change. Yeah, so, and at first, like I said, I was just putting random amounts of money in here. Just how much change I can grab, I was just putting in here. But then once it got to $170, this was in July, I started thinking, wait a minute, if I sat down and saw how much I need to put in here every Sunday to get it to $1,000. And the amount was like $35. Now, at the end of this year, if I put $35 in. I've been putting $35 in here, worth of change in here every Sunday since July. I think it was the end of July. And once the end of this year comes, it's going to be a little short of 1,000. So I said maybe the last few videos I'll put the difference in to make it up. So I thought, well, let me go ahead and try to get $1,000 worth of change. Because first I kept saying, I don't know if I'm gonna save $1,000 worth of change. I don't know. But I saw I could do it. So I'm trying to show you can do it too. All right? Yeah, you can. And this is a 52-week savings challenge. Okay? And we have, let's say 30. I'll look at my book. Let me see, it was 36, 38. Now, no, it was 37. So now, yeah, we have 36 weeks left. Yeah. So, yeah. So, anyway. So, let me ask you a question. Why do we want to have an emergency fund? So, you won't have to go out and get one of these. One of these. One of these. And run up a bunch of these. Okay? You want to stay out of this, especially this, because it is not free money. We pay a hefty price called interest, and the fees are horrendous. Okay? Now, this is good because this can cause you to have passive income. It can help you to become financially free. Okay? Long as you use this for something that is going to help you do that. Okay? All right. Yeah, we want to be financially free on top of saving money for an emergency fund. Okay, now, I thought this was a great savings challenge because if you're in this situation, see that? Or this situation, like I said, you can take small amounts of money. Now, if you can't do $35 worth of change every week, do something. You can do like I was doing, do random amounts and just increase it as you can, okay? I'm just doing $35 worth of change every week so I can have $1,000 by the end of this year in change, okay? Now, we want to save at least $1,000 because that will cover emergency up to $1,000, but we don't want to stop there. We want to save 3 to 6 months of our living expenses in case something like this happens. If something like this happens and you have 3 to 6 months of your living expenses, you can still pay your rent, your mortgage, your gas bill, your electric bill, your cell phone. You can buy food. You can still live. For that, you can still take care of things. I won't say still live. But you can still take care of your basic needs and some necessities until your situation changes. Okay? And another thing that will help you if you do whatever you can to pay off this and this. Start trying to, do whatever you can. Sit down and see what it would take to pay these off and get those paid off. That will help you also. One way I'm able to do these savings challenges one way is because of coming out of debt. Okay? When you have a bunch of debt, when you get money, it's already spent. Okay? So we want to live on less than what we make. If you make $1,000 a month, live on $500. And then save and invest the rest. You want to watch your spending, have good behavior with money. Don't just go shopping, buying things you don't need. Learn to have money. I remember when I would get paid, and sometimes I was able to pay everything, but then wouldn't have any more money for 2 weeks. So then what I would do, like one payday, I couldn't pay everything, so I would have some money, but then when I got paid, I had to pay what I didn't pay, and then I had other things. I didn't realize it, but it was a mess. We don't want to be in that situation. We don't have to be in that situation. Don't look at money like don't spend money like there's no tomorrow. Because you don't know what's going to come up. You always want to have some extra money. some way, somehow. Not just for emergency, but, you know, just have extra money. You don't want to be this. I remember somebody I know used to always say they were so broke they couldn't even pay attention. We don't want to be in that situation. No. Okay? All right, so, and another thing that will help, if you don't eat out because that's expensive, if you go to the grocery store and buy food and meal prep. I saw a video, someone did a reaction to this video where this lady was saying how she had just went to the grocery store and bought groceries for her family of 4. She spent $300 and that was not going to be enough food for them for a whole week. Now, I'm not trying to put the lady down or, you know, say that that's, but let me tell you, there are meals you can make. Like you could get if you have a slow cooker, you can make a big pot of something and that can last a couple of days. You know, there's ways to do things. I mean, I'm not trying to say that the lady is not doing things right or nothing, but sometimes you have to make them, like I said, them big pot of meals, like big pot of chili or big pot of chicken and noodles, big pot of beef stew, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, you can do things like that. I mean, there's ways to do everything. Where there's a will, there's a way. And we have to find that way. Okay? And it's not going to just drop in our lap. No, it's not. Like if you need a job, you got to get up and go apply. Get up and do something. You know, it ain't going to just fall in your lap. No. Faith without works is dead. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Okay, this is what you also need. You need a container, something to put the money in, and you need some money. And this is our change, and I have here $35. See, 10, 20, 30. These are rolls of quarters, and this is a roll of dimes. 5, 10, 20, 35. So we're going to go ahead and add this money to our money jar. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's 10. Okay. 20. This one is 30. And 5. You don't want to come out, do you? Okay. 35. All right. So, see how simple and easy that is? Yeah. So, like I said, if you can't do 35 a week, maybe do 35 every 2 weeks. And if you can't do that, do something. Something is better than nothing. Okay. All right. I want to say thank you for Oh, forgot to record. I looked over here and saw my book. Okay, I have to record this. Okay, so today is, oh no, this is week 38. Okay, this is 52 week savings challenge and this is week 38. All right, so this is Sunday, September 14th, and this is our money jar savings challenge. We added $35, and last Sunday it was $415. So once we add the $35, it is $450. Wow! Can you believe $450 is in this? Look at that. It seemed like it's going to take me forever to get it up here. But because I increased the amount, that's why it is so much in here. And my plan is to, when this is all filled and completed, to take it to the bank where they have a coin store, and I'm gonna dump it in there. And what they do, they give you a receipt. I mean, the coin store gives you a receipt, and you go to the teller and they'll ask you how you want it. Do you want to deposit in your account, or do you want the money, or whatever? Now, the coin stores at the bank, there's no fee, but I believe you have to have an account to use those. I believe you do. Because when I've used them before, and when I go up there, they ask you, what is your account number? Now, they have coin store Coinstar machines in different stores, and those charge a fee. And I think the last time I used one of those was like 9 cents on a dollar. It's probably more now. I don't know, but I haven't used those once the banks start getting them. Okay? All right. So, I think that's all I need to say. Okay, so thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining me. You all have a safe, wonderful day. And if you're participating in this particular savings challenge, let me know your progress so I can rejoice with you. You all have a safe, wonderful day, and happy savings. I'll catch you in the next video.